What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? So it's your boy Pat, and I got my friends here, and we're just, having a good time with Jeopardy. So the last time we did this episode, we were talking about D.T.R. define the relationship with your family. Now we define the relationship with our friends. So with your friends in mind, we're about to have a fun game called D.T.R. Jeopardy. But first off, Sam, let's take it to you with the Bible report.
For tonight's heavyweight bout, standing in the red corner, straight from Washington, D.C., weighing 275 pounds, we've got Iron! Standing in the blue corner, straight from Dallas, Texas, weighing 287,000 pounds, we've got Iron! Tonight's fight is sponsored by Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. Check it out and see what you will learn. Right hand by Iron. Oh, big left hand by Iron. Oh, Iron sits down with a big right hand. And he's out. That's a 10 count, folks. So Iron, how are you feeling after that amazing fight you just put on?
Iron is a good fighter, but I just happen to have the upper hand for this fight. I am feeling a little sharp, not gonna lie though.
And there you have it, folks. Iron sharpens iron for the win.
All right, this week we've got Jeopardy once again. We also have a new narrator, Mr. Jalen Westbrook himself, because Haley's on the panel this time.
He's waving like this. This is his wave.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are you excited for a fun game of Jeopardy?
Oh my gosh, Jay, I love you. Oh my God.
Fangirl Kyle. We have this terrible artwork from our amazing Sam, our Bible reporter over here.
So what do we got on the board today, Jay?
So today we have 5 incredible categories. Category number 1 being bestie. Category number 2, qualifications of bestie title. Qualification number 3. Qualification number 3. Very peculiar, I'd say. Qualification number 4. We are all familiar with TikTok. Can we get some claps for TikTok? And qualification number 5, lunchroom. So, we are going to start with Emily. Which category would you like?
I can't see because the pad's head.
Oh, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
Got that knowledge.
I'm going to go with lunchroom for 200.
Lunchroom for 200. The question is, your bro sees this girl he want to talk to, but he's scared to holler at her. So what's the best response to your friend? Is it A, encourage, B, discourage, C, full send, D, you won't do it?
I'm going to go with D.
D.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
And the correct answer is, what is full send, bro?
Because you're not a bro. You don't have a bro.
Don't act like every time that we say you won't, that you do it.
Emily, don't worry. There's plenty more points to come around. We're going to go to Haley next.
I'd like to do TikTok for 400, please.
TikTok for 400. Your question is, true or false? Was Classic Sam discovered on TikTok?
No, he was discovered at Riot.
And the correct answer is false.
Oh.
Classic Sam.
Classic Sam.
All right, my brother Pat, what are you thinking?
I have to go for at 500.
For 500.
I thought you were just thinking about what you were going to
Oh, what should I choose?
Your question is, what is the correct response? If my best friend wanted me to be brutally honest, even if I hurt their feelings, should I A, go in, B, be gentle and avoid the awkwardness to follow, or C, full send in love and truth?
I'm gonna do C.
We're going
Did you
for
just
C,
say-
full
Oh.
send in love and truth.
Always
full
send.
send. Pat and Haley off to a strong start.
Yes.
Hey, Kyle got skipped.
Kyle, it is now
Yeah.
your turn.
Poor guy.
We're gonna go for, you know, we're full sending it up to 500 on the category of bestie.
500 for bestie. That's an expensive best friend. The question is, bestie or nah? What show talked about valuing friends? Was it A, Friends? B, Drake and Josh? C, Victorious? Or D, all of the above?
Well, seeing as I've watched every single one of these front to back, I'm gonna have to say D, all of the above.
And the answer is D, all of the
Good
above.
job, Kyle.
You've watched
You're going
Victorious
down.
from
I
the back?
loved Victorious.
Do Andre.
Andre was dope.
You liked
I
Beck,
wanted to be
didn't
Beck.
you? Yeah.
I wanted to be Beck. No doubt about it.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Of course not.
That's
All
why
right.
he has his hair like that.
I had my hair like this before that show, but I was just proud when I saw a cool guy with this hair.
Emily, we're back on you.
All right, I'm gonna since everyone's going for high points, I'm gonna go for lunchroom 500.
Lunchroom 500. Strong choice. Your question is, on TikTok, Haley cooked some ramen noodles. Were they A, nasty, B, the right way to eat, or C, who hurt Haley?
I mean, it's obviously A or C. I'm gonna go with C. Who hurt Haley?
We're gonna go with who hurt Haley.
AMC.
Okay, guys, I just want you to know
So wrong.
No, hold on. Theo FaceTimed me the other day, and he got all the ingredients to make ramen the way I did. He made it. He made sure to call me and make sure he was making it right, and he said it was pretty good.
Pretty
His
good.
actual words, pretty
We
good.
will all eat that
Pretty.
ramen on this show and tell you probably that it was terrible, but
Yep.
we'll give you a shot.
How about that? Loser of this game has to eat that ramen.
Right now,
I love it. So good. I'm gonna go. You know, I just don't trust qualifications of bestie title. I don't even know what that means. So I'm gonna go TikTok for 500.
She said qualifications of best of 500. Haley, your question is, does this make us best friends? True or false?
I feel-
Besties cook for each other.
I feel like Patrick wrote this specifically about our friendship. And if it has to be true. A, true.
Locking in the A. And she's correct.
True.
I'm gonna lose.
She is rolling in the pot.
wow.
But don't worry, we have some more spicy questions in store for Pat.
I can't lose again. I want 500 for TikTok.
TikTok for 500. You guys are big balling today. When should I stop watching TikToks? A, immediately. B, never. C, I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
When I watch TikTok, I'll try to like watch a TV show at the same time and think like I'm gonna pay more attention to the TV show than I am my phone, and then
Nope.
I end up watching TikTok for like hours.
I stopped getting on. I had to delete TikTok because I could not stop watching. I would stay up
Yeah.
until like 3 or 4 in the morning just watching TikToks.
Before we shut down, all of our kids were like, haha, TikTok. And I was like, that's stupid. And then I
Yeah.
got it. And I was like,
And then
this
we
is
went
so
viral.
funny. Yeah, we
Then
did
went
get like,
viral.
We did go viral.
if you know how to play the salt and pepper game, don't tell anyone. If you don't know, be on the lookout for more videos.
But chances are, if you do know how to play a salt and pepper game, you're already cool enough to understand why you shouldn't tell people. So
You know what?
And your answer is
I'm gonna go for C. I don't know.
C was the right answer.
I gotta have the
Pat for
ramen.
another 500. Wow.
So wait, what are you at? 1,000?
Yeah.
Hello, we suck.
I haven't gone my second time yet. You have.
I suck.
Speaking of your second time, Kyle.
All right, no more 500, so I gotta go bestie for 400.
Bestie for 400. Your question is, true or false? Can you have more than one best friend?
No. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, okay, here's the thing about best friends. You gotta be cautious. And you gotta understand who they are to you and who you are to them. If you are considering someone a best friend, but it's more one-sided, like you're putting in more effort than they are, you gotta reevaluate the situation.
Dude, if you could only have one best friend, like, you would just hurt other people's feelings all the time. So, if you're gonna choose, though, these are the three people that I'm gonna call my best friends, and they are literally the best friends to me, and I'm gonna be the best I can to them. How do you choose who that's gonna be?
You just gotta make sure that you're, like I said earlier, you got to understand and see when or if it is being one-sided in any fashion. Like if I'm putting in more effort to hang out with this guy and he hasn't hit me up once, something's going on. Or if I'm loyal to this guy, like I gas him up all the time. I'm like, yo, this guy's dope. He's cool. You should be his friend to like everybody. And he's just like, nah, he's cool. Like if we're not on the same page or wavelength of how we treat each other, like if he's not treating me like a best friend and I'm treating him like the best friend, there's something wrong there.
What's another important quality of a best friend?
Another quality is probably influence. You know, just like the influence that they have on me, or even the influence I would have on them. That would probably be to me what a best friend is, because you know, with regular friends, they don't have that much influence. It's not like, you know, I'm just going to meet someone yesterday and they can tell me something life-changing. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take that advice. But someone who's known me and that I let into my life in that capacity will probably have a bigger voice in my decision-making.
I think what's important right now for our students to hear is that maybe school shutting down and all of this time without their friends was an indicator of who actually
who was the real
wants to be close to them, who is connected enough, who is loving enough, who is actually interested in them versus, like you said, you know, sometimes there are friendships that are very uneven, which isn't all the time a reason to cut it off. It's a reason to define the friendship.
To reevaluate.
So, you know, maybe that's because the other person just wanted you for fill in the blank. A certain person that they were friends with that you wanted to be close to, or you had a pool. I would totally be friends with someone just because they had a pool when I was that age. And so I think that our kids sitting at home are like, who are my actual friends? You know, this is the perfect time where they do need to define their relationships and the friendships that they have, and maybe even restart the ones that should mean more to you than they did previous to this season of your life, and maybe cut back and draw some boundaries with others. And then I think that there's probably some friends that had really tight bonds that as soon as they were unable to be around each other, they both felt completely broken because they maybe relied on each other. Do you think you can rely on your friend too much?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you think?
I definitely think so. I think that when you have these such deep, meaningful relationships, specifically with one or two other people, that you kind of can sometimes run the risk of relying fully on that person to be everything for you. And so when you put everything into one relationship, it's really hard because humans aren't perfect, right? And so I think that it's important to remember when you're looking at your friends and the people around you that you can't be everything for anybody, but you also can't expect anybody to be everything for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason why you would define the relationship with your friend, is because they shouldn't be in a spot that they shouldn't be in.
Right.
And that is, they shouldn't be an idol to you. They shouldn't try to, or you shouldn't try to make them fill every emotional need, every spiritual need. I think sometimes we can take, because we desire such tangible love and we desire such like a need for the physical, hey, I'm sitting here with you, we're laughing together, that we put a person, a best friend, in the spot where God belongs. And then I think on the other side of that, we can shut down completely and not let people in close enough to us where God actually does want to use our friends to better us, and he does want to use them to sharpen us.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some of you that the whole time you're watching this video, your phone's going off and you've got a ton of people in your phone. And to those people, I would say, look at the way in which you're allowing each person into your life, who should be that close to you, who shouldn't be. And then if you're sitting there and you're like, no one's in my phone ever. I remember feeling that way sometimes. Like,
Right
why?
Me. I hate you guys.
The narrator also feels that way.
Yeah, but I think that if that's
I
you,
think that's your cue to reach out. Yourself.
exactly, own it. Own your need for friends and don't sit there waiting for them to reach out to you. As well as not everyone is supposed to be at that level of best friends.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say, can you have more than one best friend? I'm gonna say, yes, true.
I was gonna say yes. He's gonna say yes. Can we get the other contestants to weigh in? Emily, can you have more than one best friend?
Yes.
Pat, can you have more than one best friend?
I'm gonna just play devil's advocate. I'm
We're
gonna
all
say
your best
false.
friend. No, don't say that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
You
Guy
know,
head.
you know the answer.
I
You
don't.
really want to deal with us after this?
He's
I
going
do,
to,
but I just don't know what the answer was. So I'm really confused.
he's going to say false.
say
Haley,
false.
final decision.
I'm gonna say true.
She's gonna say true. We have 3 versus 1. The answer is, drum roll please.
I'm gonna be so mad if he's right.
I'm gonna be so mad. If
The answer
what?
is false.
After all we just said.
Hey, pick one right
One of
now.
us.
Pick one.
Just gonna zoom in on Pat's face really hard.
I just love how we explained
That you
biblically
should
that
have
you should
one
have more
best
than one.
And the answer
Is no.
is no. We were wrong this whole time.
Sorry, guys. No, you
Sorry.
can have one. Actually, scratch everything we just said. All right, who won?
So,
Put my shoe back on.
I'm just kidding. Don't
Civilized
scratch what we
person.
just said.
this may or may not add insult to injury. Tied for 3rd place, we have
It's
Kyle
us.
and Emily with 500
We
points.
always lose together.
I know, we do. I'm so mad.
And in 1st place, we have, drum roll please,
No.
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 No drum roll.
Pat in 1st place.
Wah.
I thought you guys would have clicked away by now. Yeah, good game. Pat won. Me, Emily lost. We got to eat ramen. But it's not good ramen.
It's
You can ask Haley
disgusting,
about it. It's
honestly.
gross. You can ask all of TikTok about it. Disgusting. But anyways, we want to leave you with one little thing. Don't forget that defining your relationships gives purpose to your motivation moving forward. So don't forget, just like last week, hashtag DYRGPTYMMF.
Nice.
Tag us in all of your posts.
That was good.
Right?
That was
Right?
good.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Tag us in all your posts on social media where you define your friendships if you want to do that.
Hey guys. End the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Define your relationship.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.